Hello, hi everyone. Welcome to Murthy IT. So today we are going to discuss about one of the important interview question. So we have an interface. So that interface having abstract methods. So there are how many ways we can provide the implementation to that interface abstract method. So basically we have three ways. So to provide the interface abstract method, to provide the logic to the interface abstract method, we have there are three ways. So the first way, by implementing a class. So interface is there, we'll implement and we provide the logic. Let's see an example. So I have an interface. So I am creating one class. So class, okay. I'm taking class C1. So I am implementing. So implementing I4. So I4 having one method. I4 we are having one method. So when any class, if it is implementing particular interface, so that class responsibility is what it has to provide the logic to that interface method. Otherwise, our class will become abstract abstract class. Okay. Either we need to provide the logic, otherwise you create your class as you change your class as a abstract method. So I am implementing the logic to that method. So simply I have taken addition of two numbers. Simply I am providing logic to that method. So here addition of two numbers. Addition of two numbers. So a plus B. It is number one plus number two, right? Number one plus number two. So this is the first way. And what we do for our class to call this method. So for our class, what we need to do? We need to create an object. An object to our class. C1 obj and new C1. New C1. Now we call the method C1 obj dot yard of 10 comma 30. Okay. So 10 comma 30. So then, so run as Java application. So here, so by implementing class, the first way is by implementing actually to interface to provide the logic to the abstract method. So the implementing class from the abstract. So in this case, what will be happen? Code reusability is there. So this class we can use anywhere. This method we want to use. Otherwise, we can override. By implementing this class, we can override. So this class advantage, this class is having based on our requirement, we need to choose this. Whenever our method needs to be used in the future, then we need to go with this by implementing interface. Generally we go in this way. So second way is what? By using anonymous inner class also we can. So anonymous inner class means it is nameless inner class. So it is nameless inner class. It actually this for anonymous inner class only one object only created, because the anonymous inner class it will be declared and it will be object created in the same line. That's why for anonymous inner class will be created object only one time, because declaration and object definition will be created at the same time. So at the same time, that's why uh, it is a nameless inner class. For this only one object will be created. So for this also it is a way to So for the same, how to create the anonymous inner class. So now I don't want to provide, I don't want to implement. So I want to provide the logic and I want to immediately call that method. Then you need to choose anonymous inner class. Immediately provide the logic and immediately you need to execute. So then here what I am doing, first you need to create the object for the interface. So I4 obj. So I am writing the anonymous inner class for the I4 interface. So it is our I4 interface. Okay, for this I am writing. So I4 obj equal to new I4. So it is asking to create anonymous inner class. So what is the syntax basically? For this you need to write new I4. So then you need to open curly brace. So internally what you need to do, so you need to write the logic for the whichever method is there, right? For that method you need to write the logic. So you need to use at the rate of override, and provide the logic to that method. So here provide the logic for that method at the rate of override. So what is the method? This is the method, right? So you copy this method public void m1. So provide the logic for it. Okay. So something syntax mistake is there. Let's check. So basically, so what I did, I also first created object. Okay. So here, what we need to do. So while creating object, you need to open two curly braces. And here at the rate of override, you need to write. So at the rate of override, and you need to provide the logic to that method. That's it. So here put the semicolon. Done. That's it basically. So now sys out, same thing. So here what, instead of implementing that interface, right, immediately you are creating object so that it is nameless inner class. So only one time, here only we are declaring. So here only we are declaring, here only we are instantiating. So it creates only one time object. So now this is for this class, right? For this anonymous inner class, if you want to create separately, we cannot create object. So that is the meaning of it. So then how do we execute this logic? I4 obj. So I4 obj dot add of 100 comma 200. So now what will be happen? So inside whatever in this anonymous inner class, whatever method is there, this values will be passed as arguments and this logic will be executed. See now. So here number 1 and number 2 should come. Okay, here also logic is mistake, number 1 and number 2. So we run as Java application. Okay, so it is the second way. Third way is what? By using lambda expression. So if you want to provide the logic for an interface method, means compulsorily it should contain only one interface, one abstract method. Then only we can write lambda expression. In other cases, if it is having the interface, it is having more than one abstract methods also, we can write the logic for anonymous inner class or implementing class more than one abstract methods also we can write. So for suppose, see here, this interface having one more method. So say subtraction. So subtraction method is there, then what? No problem here. We need to provide the simply logic. We'll provide the simply logic. Simply here, a subtraction of two numbers. Subtraction of two numbers, number one minus number two. So same thing here, what you do, you write one more method. Okay, how many methods are there in interface also? No problem in the case of implementing class, or by in the case of anonymous inner class. No issue. So, but in the case of lambda expression, that interface should contain only one abstract method. Then only we can write the lambda expression. Otherwise, we cannot. So now see, I am calling one more method called subtraction dot sub of, so 300 comma 100. So here also we can call one more method. So it is implementation case, it is anonymous inner class case. So here 10 comma 5 this time. Run a Java application. Okay, this is these two inputs for whenever we are implementing class. These two these two inputs are whenever anonymous inner class. So this output for anonymous inner class. This output is for implementing class. So now if you want to write the lambda expression, whenever it is functional interface only, we can write. So let me take one more interface. So basically that is the point. I5. And whenever it is having add method, so we can write the lambda expression. Simply it takes two inputs. We can take any numbers a, b, and lambda expression symbol. So sys out system dot out dot print ln, and here just addition of two numbers, you can give this logic. So here we need to tell this lambda expression belongs to which interface. So this lambda expression belongs to which interface, and it is lambda expression belongs to I5. So give the I5. Tell the I5, it is I5. So here we need to give, we should not give. So here what parameters we given, that names only we need to give here. So now what we say, I5 dot add of 1000 comma 2000. Okay. So the lambda expression we can write whenever it is functional interface. Otherwise we cannot write. Okay. So it is the functional interface logic. So whenever it is functional interface, no, compulsorily it is mandatory to provide at the rate of functional interface. So this at the rate of functional interface won't allow other developers to add other abstract methods. Okay, that's all about here. We'll see the advantages and disadvantages. So by implementing class, the advantage will be their code reusability. So by using anonymous inner class, advantage is what? No code reusability. So no code reusability. So advantage is what? Immediate implementation and usage. So here reversely I written. So the code reversely I written. Basically it has to come here. So it has to come here and that one come down. So no code reusability. So in the case of what? So in the case of anonymous inner class, no code reusability. Advantage is what? Immediate implementation and usage. And by lambda expression, what is the advantage? By using lambda expression, we can do functional programming. We can use stream API by using lambda expression. Disadvantage is what? Only for the lambda expressions only applicable for the functional interface. For other interfaces, we cannot write the lambda expressions. Yeah, that's all about how many ways we can provide the implementation to interface abstract method. So if you have any questions, you can comment in the comment section, and if you're watching first time, please subscribe and share our videos. Thanks everyone. Have a great day.